go. All right. It's time for the review show. This week is my turn. We're live. We're live, pal.
All right.
We're live, pal. We're talking about All Japan in 1995. I picked two matches. I had a really great match that I was going to add into here, but I found out it was War, Wrestling and Romance, so I did not put it at. It was Ultimo Dragon versus, I think, Otani.
Yeah, probably.
Fucking awesome match in War, which I will probably run back someday if I can find more Wrestling and Romance matches. But this started because, number one, we're playing a lot of Journey of Wrestling, which these guys are very prominently, these four pillars are very prominently involved in.
Oh man, I just had
wrestling.
I just had a hell of a 2-year. Well, what I texted you was an end of a 2-year storyline that I was running, which went from Kobashi and Misawa to Kobashi and Omega to Omega and Ibushi.
To Omega and Bushi.
And Ibushi.
Main eventing WrestleMania.
Yes. Journey of Wrestling.
Yeah, so this kind of got my interest up in watching All Japan. Also, I listened to a podcast a while ago. Tony Khan was talking to the Major Wrestling Figure podcast guys, which is Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins. And he was talking about tape trading and how he used to, Tony Khan used to like sell tapes more than had toys. And he was like, now you don't need to tape trade. All you need to do is subscribe to Classic Puro 83 on YouTube.
Yeah.
Basically, all the tape trading you would ever want is on there. And it reminded me of when you had us watch the one match, Mike, on Classic Puro 83. The four pillars in a tag match. So, all that backstory leads me to July 24th, 1995. I started watching these All Japan matches at night to fall asleep, and this one did not make me fall asleep. I watched the whole thing, all 37 minutes, and I thought I have to make this a show because this match is a lot of fun. It's Misawa versus Kawada in a one-on-one match in 1995. And if you want to go down through all the matches, these two have fought a million times against each other.
Sure.
There's a 98 one, there's a 99 one, there's a 2003 one. They're all over the map. These have fought each other every year in a fucking kick-ass match for the last 20 years. So I picked this one. Reason I picked it is because obviously it fired me up at night. The crowd was fucking awesome in this match.
Yeah.
So good.
So
Crowd was fired up for these two to fight each other in 95. It's for the Triple Crown belt. So
yes,
Triple Crown at that time was literally 3 belts.
Yes, it was.
Is it still 3 belts?
It was. There was 3 belts he carried to the ring.
Yeah, so the Triple Crown.
Is it still 3
I was
belts?
wondering why there were 3, yeah. Okay.
Oh, I don't know. But yeah.
On Journey of Wrestling, I'm All Japan in Journey of Wrestling that we're playing, which I'm sure we'll revisit soon. We did it last week if you want to go watch it or listen to it. But my top championship is the Triple, what is it called? The Triple Crown Champion or something like that?
Yeah, I believe so.
And so I was watching this again. I'm like, that's why it's the Triple Crown, because he has 3 actual belts that he carries to the ring. Don't know the backstory of that. I'm sure you will alert us to why that is at some point, Bill. Started off, the 2 dudes come down to Pomp and Circumstance, and they get the ribbons thrown in the ring. And I thought, I have never thrown a ribbon into a ring for a wrestling match. I would like to do that someday.
I think I could do it correctly.
How do you do it? I don't even know.
Don't know how to do it.
Make it like actually spin out and stuff.
Yeah. Like a stream out.
There's got to
I
be
feel
a
like you gotta
technique to
hold it a little bit and then
like whip it.
Throw one side and hold the other side for a second and then let that go.
I guess. But I have never done that, and I would love to do that someday.
Let's practice by streamering Ryan's house.
Yes.
On the outside? I just want to be streamered me. Can I walk outside and have you streamer me?
Good.
Sure.
I feel like I'd get hit in the face with like 3 streamers, and that would be that.
Yep.
Yeah, I just feel like, oh shit, I've been at a million wrestling shows and never got to do that. I would like to do that someday. Kawada's a bad guy.
Yes.
Misawa's a fucking mega over babyface.
Extremely.
And the match basically is Kawada starts out respectful, which people are surprised by. He doesn't take cheap shots at the beginning, but then he starts being a fucking dick, and it's awesome.
Yes.
Kawada nails Misawa, knocks him to the outside. Misawa recovers, comes back in, but Kawada kicks him right in the face.
In the
Boot.
punch.
Misawa goes back down to the outside, has to recover. Kawada pushes the ref out of the way. All respect out the window now.
Oh,
Walks
yeah.
outside and gives a good old P-bomb to Misawa right on the floor. So Misawa's down again.
This was a
Eh.
hard power bomb.
Very hard.
Yeah.
So he's outside. He's dead. Kawada goes in, goes back out, gets more. Misawa starts fighting back. Misawa basically keeps getting knocked out of the ring, but also cannot be powerbombed during times of the match. That's another like storyline of the match. So Kawada tries to powerbomb him. He can't pick him up. So then he kicks him in the face a million times.
I already love the Kawada kick, especially when Kawada does it.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
I especially love when he just does the quick one shot, instead of where he just kicks him in the face and then goes
Yeah.
back to whatever he wants to do.
Just to throw you off.
Just the
There was-
one-off kick.
There was a one time where he did a drop toe hold and then got up and did one quick kick to the face.
Yep. Sal gets into the corner, fights out, hits a discus elbow, which is one of his moves. And now Kawada's down on the outside. Sal comes in and drills Kawada with more punches. Bashes him into the ropes. We get a high angle German onto Kawada's head. And one commenter underneath wrote a very appropriate comment for this match is like, we have now entered into the All Japan drop him on his head match. And that's
Oh.
what this is.
This is, you can tell that because we watch, I don't know, did we watch them for this? The Generico Steed matches were clearly.
Back up. Everything is taken from this,
Oh, yeah.
especially in the next match. It's literally everything is stolen
Yes.
from these guys nowadays.
Yes.
Everything. But yeah, I think you're right. Those guys
The
obviously.
Generico Steen were like the closest you could come to nowadays to something like this.
Yeah. They battle more. Sal hits another German directly onto his head. Kawada gets up, looks like he's no-selling it. Crowd's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But he falls out of the ring backwards.
This is
Dazed.
clearly to me where Kyle O'Reilly got some of his stuff too.
Yes.
Yeah. Very funny. Kawada is barely hanging on. He's grabbing onto the ropes. He can't stand up. And then gives a quick throat chop right into Misawa's throat. And then nails him with a fucking lariat to the back, though. Misawa's turned around and selling, and he just blasts him right in the back of the head. The lariat. Hits a boot and a lariat for 2. Then Kawada goes for the blatant choke. The ref is like, can't choke people in wrestling
Nope.
matches.
Can't do that.
So instead, he puts a sleeper on. Misawa gets to the ropes, barely survives. Then we get your move, Wally, where Kawada hits the drop toe hold, just straight up kick, punt to the head.
Yep.
Just kicks him right in the face. Kawada hits his very own belly to back onto Misawa's head. Then does it again, and it's fucking even worse. Right onto his head and neck. Only a 2 count. Misawa starts to come back, but he gets cut off. And then gets put into a sleeper hold, like a dragon sleeper, but it's not.
Right.
It's not the way you normally would do it. It's straight up for some reason. It's a weird submission. And we get the rare go for a pinfall after a sleeper.
Yes.
Kawada puts him in a sleeper and then goes for a pinfall for some reason.
Hey, why wouldn't you?
Doesn't work. Never worked in wrestling. Doesn't work here. Powerbomb. Kawada still cannot hit a powerbomb. He hit the powerbomb at the beginning. He can't powerbomb Masao. Masao's too big. So instead, you lift him up and give him an old jump kick right to the face. That's what Kawada does. Okay, I can't pick you up. Here's a kick to the face.
I love when Kawada gets mad that he's not doing something, so he just kicks. He just goes right
Yep.
through.
Finally, Kawada hits a German and then goes for a powerbomb and does hit a powerbomb, but it's only a 2 count. Goes for another one, can't do it. Slant, just aborts. I love this too. He just stops doing a powerbomb, slams him, and just kicks him right in the head again. You know what? Fuck you. I'm just going to slam you and kick you in the back of the head. Finally, a third time, he hits the powerbomb. This time, another kick out. Masao gets put into a German. He reverses it, but Kawada is able to reverse it back, puts him down again. Masao hits a big boot of his own, which I don't believe is a Masao move, because the crowd went fucking nuts when Masao hit a big boot on. When he kicked Kawada in the face, the crowd went nuts.
Trading big boots there.
Yeah, when they start trading big boots, the crowd is going ape shit. Kawada hits a knee and a German. Masao dodges Kawada kicks and hits a German onto Kawada's head. Then he hits his special move, which is the straight jacket German, which I don't know what they call it. They call it something else. Captured German. They said it in English, didn't they? He does something else. It's a straight jacket German where he captured. Oh, they called it a tiger suplex. That's what they called it.
Right.
Where he captured the arms and gave him a suplex onto their head. So Masao did one of those onto Kawada. Kawada start now finally losing the strike off for the first time in the match because he's been dropped on his head too many times. Then awesome move by Masao, the tossing straight jacket German, the tiger suplex, where he takes him and holds his arms and just wings him over his head, which is so cool. Nails him with that. Does another one, and then 2 discus punches for the win. One being a spinning one, and one being just a weird punch of the face, and Kawada loses. So Masao wins. So the end was a little weird, like you said, Bill.
Yeah, I did not love the just punch finish.
Yeah, he just punched right in the face and was just like that.
Yeah. The other thing I'll say is, while they're obviously very good at selling, the thing that they do in WWE sometimes very well, but most of the time they make it boring, where they will both be injured or they'll be in a rest hold and wait for the crowd to bring them back up.
Yeah.
These guys do it all match long.
Yeah.
There are hard pauses sometimes in these matches.
It was awesome the way in the match that they did the outside stuff, because that was like the same thing, basically. Like Masao gets knocked to the outside and he's selling outside and the crowd's murmuring and freaking the fuck out as he's outside.
Yeah. Then
Kawada waits, then comes out and power bombs him. Then the crowd goes crazy. Then he goes back in, waits. Sell, comes back out, hits him again. And then the reverse happens. I just thought it was cool. And a hot ass fucking crowd.
Oh yeah.
For this match, hotter than most of the other All Japan matches I've watched, and I don't think a lot of them have kept me awake, but this one did. I liked it. I like Kawada a lot. Kawada's awesome.
Kawada's great.
I like Masao. Masao's great, but I don't know. I have a thing for Kawada, I guess. I don't know.
I know. Yeah, I feel the same way.
Masao gets draped in gold the end, and he gets what I called the Death Star trophy, a giant fucking trophy with spikes, a globe with spikes sticking out of it.
Very dangerous.
Huge trophy.
It's actually the Earth, but it looks like a Death Star. I don't know why. I called it that, but it's very like Japan. Everybody gets a trophy for everything. You win something, you get a fucking weird ass trophy. Like the weirdest trophies are the World Tag League trophies in New Japan. Those like half arms.
Yeah.
Like one guy has an arm, like a muscle, a flexing arm, and the other guy has the other arm. It's really weird. So that was match 1. What do we think?
Great. These are all these matches are all the fucking awesome. Like
They're so
I
good.
could watch these all day, every day.
You could. There's so fucking many of them.
Yeah.
Actually, there's some really great ones too. There's Giant Baba matches on there. There's just go subscribe to Classic Puro 83. I don't think the dude's even posted anything in like 5 years, but
Really?
it doesn't look like it. But Vader versus Masawa, I think, is on there. Stan Hansen versus somebody. Who's the guy who died from like the poison knife? That was like a huge wrestler. He's on
Ricky
there.
Dozon?
Yep, he's in there.
Wow.
Brody is in there. There's
Brody
a bunch. Not Brody Lee, the other Brody. Brody.
Brody King.
Not Brody. The real Brody, who also got killed. He's in there.
Bruiser Brody.
Bruiser Brody. There's a bunch of others. Fucking Johnny Laurinaitis or whatever. he
Oh,
was
Johnny
called
Ace.
before.
Yeah.
Johnny Ace is in there a bunch. There's some. It's funny because like Stan Hansen was like a super over top face.
Yes.
Or top heel, I believe.
Crazy
in all
over.
Japan. That's probably why
Crazy.
it was taken so high in Journey of Wrestling, right?
Yeah.
He was the first overall pick in Journey
He
of
was.
Wrestling to ECW on our, which we
He
were
was
like, what the fuck?
Crazy.
Honestly, must have been crazy over in 1995. All right, so the other match I picked, I don't know if this is one of the 5-star ones. I just picked one that was close to quality and in the same year. It's Misawa versus Kobashi.
I love this
And
match.
Kobashi. This match is fucking even better than the other one.
Yes.
So much. It's way better than the other one, actually. This is the feud that has 1 million 5-star matches.
Yeah.
And these dudes have fought even more than Quad and Misawa.
Yeah.
These dudes have fought forever. I saw one, it was like 2008. They had a match. Like, holy shit, they were so old in that match.
Yeah.
All right, so they're both baby faces. They're in a tag team together, but now they're fighting for the Triple Crown belts. So they start off, they shake hands, they go for some big moves, but they can't connect, and it's a standoff, which is exactly what every fucking match is now in every promotion. When it's a good match, like Ospreay versus Ricochet, and they like anything you can do, I can do better, but we don't actually hit any moves, and then we stand off and like have a face-off. Has happened so many times.
So much.
And it's directly taken from this match, probably. Right away, one of the craziest fucking moves I've ever seen is Kobashi hits this crazy I let you go brainbuster thing.
Into a power bomb.
It's never been done. I've never seen it before.
Yeah, no.
It's fucking crazy. He
bonkers.
does this to Misawa. It's like, oh my god. He like picks him up and then he lets him go and then slams him down. Is that what it is? It's fucking I jumped out of my chair when I saw it. I'm like, oh my god. Misawa back to the outside. Kenta Kobashi goes right for the Kawada. Goes outside, power bombs Misawa on the outside. Same thing. So he turns himself heel, I guess? Or he's just trying to get the belt at all costs? I don't know.
He just watched the other match and learned.
He learned to power bomb Misawa on the outside when he saw him. So he does that.
The crowd doesn't like it.
They didn't like it, so that's why I said he turned heel.
Are these guys are both baby faces? Though, right?
They're both baby faces, and they're in a tag team together. We watched that match Mike sent us. They were tag team partners. I think they were champions. Yeah, the 4 Pillars match. So Kenta hits that, and then he brings it back in, hits a bunch of chops, gives him a German right on his head, and he's not fucking around. Kenta is trying to win this belt, these 3 belts. He's not taking it easy on his tag team partner. He goes to suplex Misawa, but he can't do it, so he just leg drops him. And then he leg drops him again. And then he jumps off the top rope and leg drops him again. Insane. They trade strikes. They trade strikes. Holy shit.
There you go.
Third time's a charm. Armbar by Kenta. Now he's working on the arm of Misawa. Karate chop. I love karate chop Kenta Kobashi. Where he just slaps and karate chops people. He does that. Then he hits a DDT. Misawa gets up. No sells a DDT. Gives knees to the head of Kobashi. Hits a belly to back. Kobashi hits a belly to back. Misawa gets right back up. Kenta Kobashi looks fucking pissed. He's got this crazy look in his eyes. They go and try and out-muscle each other, but Kenta locks in a sleeper hold. Kenta Kobashi's fucking jacked to the gills, too.
Yeah.
Like, Kawada and Misawa are like flabby, strong dudes who could probably lift a car over their heads, but they look awful. Kobashi is fucking jacked, though. He's the actual, like, strong-looking one. Misawa escapes. He goes to the outside. Kenta tries to suplex him onto the apron. Crowd does not like this. Misawa battles out, gets some offense, hits a Tiger Driver on Misawa, or hits a Tiger Driver on Kenta. We get a shotgun drop kick off the top rope and then a flying tackle. Misawa hits a suicide dive. So Misawa is like all these moves that we see: shotgun drop kick, suicide dive. Misawa was doing this shit 20 years before.
Oh yeah,
it was popular. Misawa goes up and hits a frog splash. I'm like, based on the first match and the tag match from Misawa, it's like, how, like, he's very grounded pound to me. But in this match, he's like jumping off the top rope. He's doing dives and shit. Like, what the hell? It's all Misawa all the time now. He's got full control
all the time, baby.
Got full control of the match. He hits that German straitjacket, tiger suplex, whatever. Kenta's in big trouble. He hits the toss German on him.
Mm-hmm.
Misawa, crowd turns on Misawa after that, and they start chanting for Kenta. Nowhere. They just switch sides. They start chanting for him. Discus lariat, only a 2 count. Crowd starts cheering more. Another pin, only a 2 count. Crowd's going crazy for Kenta. Kenta finally gets a leg drop in. He hits a German, but both men are so exhausted they're both down. Get a spear in the corner, and Misawa goes down. And he took damage to the shoulder. They're showing him down. He's grabbing the shoulder and running. He's out. I think he goes outside, and he's selling the shoulder. Then Kenta slaps himself in the face to get himself all fired up, and hits a jackknife power bomb, like the full-on Kevin Nash.
Oh yeah,
toss power bomb, smashes him with it. Crowd fully on Kenta's side now. Drop kick to the back, power bomb, and a flip over cover by Kenta, like the bridge flip over cover, and still he can't beat him. Then 3 leg drops, then a moonsault, still can't beat him.
Can't do it.
Then flips him over and does a moonsault onto his back, still can't beat him. Both people are down. They trade moves. German by Kenta, no sell by Misawa, drop kick. Go for a power bomb, reversed, lariat by Misawa, too slow to cover, kick out. It's just like full on move after full on move, kick out, kick out, kick out, kick out. Straight jacket German, toss straight jacket German, kick out again. Kenta can't stand up though. He's so beat up from all these moves he can't stand anymore. But crowd is cheering for him to fight back. He tries to fight back, but he falls down. Then he gets absolutely crushed by a discus lariat right to the face, down. Kills him with a tiger bomb, drops him right on his head. Tiger bomb, power bomb right onto his head, and Misawa wins with that. So, just an awesome match.
Yeah, this is a good finish.
Like haymakers, Misawa in control, then Kobashi in control. They actually had the crowd switch sides like 3 times. And then a million moves. This probably got Kobashi more over than winning.
Oh yeah,
and it's probably because he just battled back. But yeah, destroys him with a fucking Tiger Bomb, and Masao wins, and we get the Death Star trophy again. The giant globe with sticks. And then they have respect between each other because they're baby faces. So of course we have the respect after we just tried to drop each other on our heads for how long was this thing? 45 minutes?
Yeah.
Try to drop each other on our heads for 45 minutes, but respect. Yeah. There you go. 4 pillars. What'd you think of this one?
It was excellent.
Mm-hmm.
One of the best.
Much better finish too.
You think this was one of the 5-star ones? I didn't look it up.
I think
It's
It has to be, right? It was fucking
gotta
awesome.
be.
It was so
This
good.
was in '95, right?
Yeah,
Hold on. It was
it was 95.
October. Hold on. October 25th, 1995.
According to
A few months later.
the thing I was looking at, neither of these were 5-star matches.
What? How is the second one not a 5-star match?
I don't know.
Wow. It's rare you see a crowd cheer for one guy, switch sides
Yeah,
again
really.
in one match, which is exactly what they were trying to do too. Because Misawa, Kobashi's working heel, then Misawa's working heel as like top champion, and then it switches back. Like Kobashi goes too far, and the crowd changes allegiances again back to Misawa. And that's how it ends up. And then it's respect for both guys. It's insane. It's very rare you get both guys like super over in a match that are both baby faces. And you can pull all this business off in one match. Like, how often has that ever happened?
Yeah.
Very rarely. So this wasn't 5 stars. That's crazy.
Well, at least according to, I was referencing Pro Fight DB or one of those things.
Yeah. What's it say?
There's only 3 in 1995, and none of them are these matches. They're all Japan, but it's none of these. Now, I do think they are missing some, but according to this, there was 3 in 1995, and none of them were. It was these guys all the time, but none of these matches.
Wow. So there's even better matches than these.
Apparently,
That's
including
crazy.
one with Johnny Ace and Steve Williams.
5-star with Johnny. Yeah, Steve Williams was in a lot of these matches too on Classic Puro 83. But yeah, I thought they were fun. I've been watching them almost every night for the last month since we started playing Journey of Wrestling. So yeah, go check it out. It's fun. I don't know how long this episode was.
Yeah, not
Not long enough. Who's next?
Who is next?
I
I think it's
think it's Mike.
Ooh, really?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Should we stall for 5 minutes while you?
Jeez.
Stall.
Good stall.
How was the last Journey of Wrestling one?
We just did it.
Yeah, I know.
Why don't you do a Jeopardy?
We did a very poor job of explaining what we were looking at.
I'm sure we did.
Yeah, we did a very poor job. And I didn't edit this one because I didn't have time. Last time I edited way down so that it was simply like, this is what's happening. But this time, no, didn't have time.
Yeah, I'll do a Jeopardy.
Want to do a Jeopardy?
I'll do
Okay.
Jeopardy again.
Nice. Don't have to watch anything. I can just
I'm going to
Yeah.
defend my
show
title.
up and do
Don't
nothing.
dumb it down for these two again.
Defending my title.
I need to hope
kicked
not
your
to use the
asses last
same
time.
I need to try and find new questions. Oh God, I'll try and do that all tomorrow. Get that done and over with.
Well, it is your choice. I mean, you could pick
Yeah.
something for us to
What are
watch.
you
No,
doing? Stop
that'll
it.
take more time. What do you got? What are you doing?
The cat is like eating something.
You have a cat?
Wally has
It's
a
my-
cat.
My roommate's cat.
Wally has a cat.
What's the cat's name?
He showed up during the tough
Chandler.
guy. Chandler, as in like
Yep.
Friends.
Yep, and it's a female cat. So
Oh, makes
Oh
sense.
boy.
fucking A Chandler.
The animals have taken this podcast over.
They have.
We're having a dog and cat fight in the last one. Chandler's doing whatever he's doing. Oh wow, Wally's offline. Chandler's chewed through the wires or something.
All right.
All right, so we are doing Wrestling Jeopardy?
Yes. Yes.
You confirming that? You're locking that in?
Locking it in.
All right, locking that in.
Locking it in.
Locking that in. Everybody go watch All Japan 4 Pillars.
Yes.
They don't look like they're going to be awesome because the dudes are really weird looking. Like Kawada looks more... He looks more cool than the other ones because he has like the yellow boots and the stripe on his pants.
I love how they all have distinct colors. Like Misawa's
red,
green and orange, green and silver.
Yeah.
Kawada's black and yellow.
Yeah.
Kenta's orange, and Akira Tao is red.
Yeah. 4 different colors, 4 pillars.
So like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yep. I also have some of those other guys. Some of those other dudes we talk about in our journey of wrestling are in these big matches.
Oh, sure.
Lower level guys. Like, where's some of the guys you have, Bill? You have some weird dudes.
Hiroshi Hase or whatever his name is.
Yeah, he's in there.
Yeah, he's good.
He's real good, apparently. I don't know anything about him. There's another one, too. Yonemoto or something like this. One of us has him.
Hashimoto.
Is it Hashimoto? I forget.
I believe it is.
One of us has him. He's in a bunch of matches, too. Pretty sweet. All right. Anything else to add?
I don't think so.
All right.
Wrestling.
All right.
The good wrestling is the best.
Good wrestling is good.
Good wrestling's good.
Oh, we didn't mention Giant Baba too is good.
Oh, Giant.
Was he was the second guy talking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounded like Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
Once every 10 minutes.
It doesn't say a lot.
Like,
Giant Baba's there.
Giant Baba's here.
Is that a bear talking? What the fuck?
It's like a
Baba.
dying squirrel or something. All right, that's it. This is over. Peace out.
Yeah.